said, hey, you approach me. I've been thinking about you and you only. And we just like a fuck, that's nothing else. You know, I'm falling in love, that's for someone else.
What's good, y'all? So in this video, I'm gonna be directing to Deleted. What happened to Drake? What happened to Drake? That's a good question. I don't really know what there was some post that made everybody lose their minds, and I didn't see it. So I guess he's gonna be talking about that. I'm not really sure. I also saw a Fantastic Hip Hop, like the title was like how Drake tried to diss Kendrick again and failed, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what are we doing? So if he doesn't talk about that, then I'll react to the other video, but we're gonna see. Anyways, let's get into it.
Alright, before we get into this video, I need to do some damage control. No, this video is not the truth. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Please don't take what I say in this video seriously. This is all opinionated, just opinion. This isn't facts. It may be even a little fiction. Don't need to send a cease or desist letter this way. Don't get mad or get your panties in a bunch. I hope you guys enjoy though. And yeah, Drake over here posted up like a girl again.
Wait.
Knockers in his head and all.
Oh, I want to see that again. Hold on, that's a new style.
Bunch. I hope you guys enjoy. Posted up like a girl again. Knockers in his head.
Like, maybe he's doing the Snoop Dogg or the 6-year-old girl hairstyle. I mean, okay, that's an interesting look, but you know, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
His head and all. Nails done, hair done, everything did. I guess that was his inner girl anthem. I could tell that he pops his neck, smacks his lips when he's over there gossiping to Chubbs. Wait a minute. Imagine you looking like this, calling another grown man Chubbs. That's diabolical. It explains this pic right here. A bunch of thugalicious men. The softest hip hop picture I've ever seen in my life. Why do they all look like they're about to cry? Boy band vibes. I feel like they're about to bust out and start singing. How do y'all expect me to take you seriously when your boss has eyeliner on? Y'all really gonna sit here and act like Drake won't cry and have venom nut smeared down his face? And you want me to take this pic seriously? Stop it. And is that Hello Kitty on your phone, bruh? Why is Hello Kitty on your phone case? Everything had to be extra feminine, didn't it? For what? Even the phone did a hair flip. Yep, I'm bullying the phone too. It's up for everybody. Ever since bruh grew some inches in his hair, he wanted to be a part of the women. He used to sing to women, and now he became a real life female rapper. But for
is that all his hair? Maybe it is. I don't know. What did he look like with his hair out? So it just looks like longer than it's whatever.
For real though, what happened to Drake, man? Growing up, we used to mock his soft ass, his sensitive simp side. We used to all clown and say, hey, don't drink and Drake. You know, a spin to the saying, don't drink and drive. But we changed the meaning to don't drink and text your ex or your women like Drake would. We made fun of his softness he had for women, but we actually really enjoyed his music back then. He had a way to express how we really felt after a heartbreak, or how we feel when we want to pick up the phone and check on our old fling, or maybe what it was like when we were rejected by the baddie we all wanted. Although Drake would be a little extra than most men with expressing his emotions to women. All of us men had a little Drake in us at some point in our lives. Hey, pause. Not like that. What I'm saying is we all been there where we wanted to hit up an ex, or maybe felt sad over that one baddie who got away. Yeah, we took jabs at Drake because it was a friendly sig fest or roast session, depending on where you're from. We call it sigging from where I'm from. But anyway, Drake never been for real zesty. He was always just soft. So what happened? What changed? I don't for real get pulled into this whole clone conspiracies about celebrities, but this is for real giving clone vibes. Bro doesn't even look like Drake anymore. Tilting his neck, poking his lips out like he's Zoolander. Bro, what are you doing for real? The Ozempic must
also... He been doing that. I ain't gonna lie. He been doing that. That pose he did. I seen him do that when he ain't even have hair. When that shit was a low cut.
Also be a testosterone tranquilizer or something, because what in the actual fuck? What concerns me the most is that he continues to present himself as a gangster with a tough demeanor in his music, yet his appearance resembles that of a teenage girl. Better yet, a teenage stud named Mookie. It just doesn't go. Mismatching ass. Because Snoop Dogg and Nipsey Hussle have both worn their hair just like this before. Yeah. Even old school pimps wear their hair like this, and sometimes they press it and style it. It's just how he presents it, I guess. Hey Drake, don't you know what the duck lips even implies? And you sitting here popping the lips right out your face. Dude can write.
Is that really what it's for? I didn't know that. I thought girls just like they want to show the voluptuousness in their lips. That's what I thought it was for, to be honest. Where are my glasses? Oh, they're right there.
Wants to. He's written songs for other people and made his own hits as well at one point of his career. He's written for the likes of Alicia Keys, Beyonce, Jamie Foxx, Kanye West, Rihanna, Rita Ora, and the list goes on. However, that didn't change the fact that he would then take the biggest L to Kendrick Lamar in the Civil War this year. But he stood on all 10, unlike J. Cole's scary ass. And I seen some of y'all saying in the comments that Drake didn't take his L like a man. Whether he was bitter about it and threw some jabs after, he still did take his L as a man because he accepted the challenge to begin with. He didn't run from a fade. People get their ass beat all the time in the real world and then go on to claim they won the fight when everyone knew they really got their ass dragged. It's no different. He took his L. And I respect bruh for going to war in the first place. But man, I just don't get the newfound bitch in him. Drake, what's going on? Blink, my nigga, are you in trouble? I'm starting to think this might be some sort of humiliation ritual. Maybe because of his lifelong contract with Lucien Grange, for the power he now has of other people's music was the exchange of his own manhood. Now, I'm not gonna say I believe this take, but shit, it's not something I wouldn't pass by him or anyone else. What are you willing to do for fame and for money, my nigga? I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to look like a Powerpuff Girl. I can tell you that. I don't. Oh, Buttercup looking at him. Maybe this is his midlife crisis people talk about. He's trying to find himself before 40.
Nah, he been had a midlife crisis. I feel like he went through like this period of time, and I think he's still doing it. I'm not really sure who he hangs out with now, but he was just like hanging out with like 20-year-olds and like 23-year-olds and dating 20-year-olds and stuff like that. It was kind of weird.
Do you, bruh. That's your business. You're rich as fuck. If you're bored, just say that then. Doing anything to make your life more exciting. I feel like I'm watching an episode of Sex and the City with Carrie Bradshaw's ass trying to uplift herself after a heartbreak. What's next for Drake, man? When is this new album coming? I know he has that new album with Party Next Door on the way.
We don't need to rush it, okay? It feels like he's rushed music lately, and so it was giving like, it just didn't seem like polished, if that makes sense. Like I personally, and this is just because of the type of music that I like, would like a very vulnerable track where he talks about like what he went through and not keeps like trying to flex, like he ain't lose and everything. But it just seems like he's just trying to put shit out to put shit out. Didn't he released something? Somebody else, some Hispanic artist. He's a feature on there, and I didn't hear the song, so I don't want to speak on it and say it's bad or anything. But everything just isn't. Like, it's okay. Like, it's not like, oh my God, this is the one. It just sounds like, just okay. Like, it's like, cool. It's not like bad, but it's not like good either. And that's just my personal opinion.
A lot of people are excited for that. I wonder what it will sound like. Rumor has it that it might drop on his birthday, October 24th. But there's also a rumor that the Boogeyman might also drop on October 24th. Everyone's saying that's how Kendrick's going to keep trolling.
I don't think Kendrick is going to keep trolling. I'm not going to lie. I think it's done. I think what he wanted to do, he did. I think after Watch the Party Die, it's over with. I don't want these moments for him to keep being like about Drake, to be completely honest. Like, we did it, it's over, it's done, bye. Let's stop talking about it. Damn.
Keeping his foot on Drake's neck. He's going to drop the album on his birthday. If he does that, that's so crazy. That's on some real villain shit. Real demon time shit. If Kendrick does some shit like that, that's going to be funny as hell. I ain't going to hold.
No.
Wait, hold up. I'm going to get off topic real quick. If both Kendrick Lamar and Drake end up dropping new albums, which one are you listening to first? Kendrick's next album is crucial.
What? There was times I fucked with Drake in the past, and I still really wouldn't like check for his albums as often. Anytime Kendrick dropped, I was on it. I was on it immediately. Him and Cole, whenever they dropped that day, trying to listen to the whole shit. Drake, it just depends. I still didn't listen to the scary tapes, scary demo. Did I even listen to For All the Dogs? I listened to some of those songs. Like, it just, maybe it's because of the consistency that he drops that I was just like, oh, okay, bro, like, you drop every damn Tuesday. But I always, like, Kendrick, please don't even disrespect.
Crucial. It will show whose music captures the most attention and drives the highest sales, offering insight
Who cares
into
about
who
sales,
holds the
bitch?
audience's interests. Beyond numbers, this release will determine if Kendrick can maintain the momentum and position he's carved out in the industry. While he's already secured major victories this year, some speculate that he might not be able to keep his dominant spot. This album will be the real test of whether Kendrick has truly won over the audience for the long run. Yeah, he won the war, but did he secure the people? I'm gonna be honest, this is my take, and y'all might not agree.
It doesn't matter. I don't know. Like, it's part of me, because he was a huge artist before the damn beef. Like, he was going on world tours. So, regardless, and Drake, and Cole would always, their like first week sale or first week, what is it called, streams or whatever, would be over 200,000 every time. So it's not like he was doing like 20,000 or something like that, or he wasn't winning all the awards or getting all the attention and the accolades and recognition. So I don't, maybe he won't uphold this, like having the entire world on his, like, at his attention. but he still has a big fan base regardless.
Agree, but Kendrick needs to come out like old Kendrick, Rigor Mortis, Mad City, Alright, Humble, Look Out for Detox, even the Range Brothers and Family Ties, or his albums like Damn and Good Kid, Mad City. And even though Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was an album that needed to age to be appreciated, this album seems to have shifted the public's perception of Kendrick, casting him as a saint and creating expectations for him to always behave accordingly. However, his career has consistently centered.
Why? That man was so vulnerable on that album and talked about all of his like downfalls. And I'm not saying that shouldn't have people like look up to you, but it was, I think, trying to give the idea that he has been in toxic relationships. He has the father time daddy issues and having to work through that, and his infidelity issues and trauma and everything. And even the song Savior, saying that he's not your savior and trying to make himself more human, I feel like, on that. So I don't think that put him in the same position. I don't know.
Around the internal struggle between righteousness and embracing darker, more complex aspects of his identity is and what the hell he's about. People listen to Drake because people like the way he sounds instead of actually listening to the lyrics. And these same people call Kendrick's music boring because of his last project. Kendrick needs to find a balance that appeals to a broader audience. Even though Not Like Us was more of a parody song to shut the gobblers up when they were saying that he made boring tunes, and he had to let them know I can make ass shaking music too and I'll still kill your savior. He would need to figure out how he can deliver the melodic elements that resonate with the Drake gobblers while also staying true to the style that his longtime fans have come to appreciate.
So basically just how his up and coming music was, and keeping it like deep but like a bop.
Even if his core fans want this, it needs to have balance, like Overly Dedicated or the Damn album. So this will be interesting. Don't forget, Academics, Maul, Aiden Ross, all of them, they are all Drake meat munchers and are here to push a narrative against Kendrick for Drake because their fan base are easily manipulated. And I honestly don't think they're on payroll. They're just male groupies. I feel like Drake puts a good word in for them to get these sponsorship deals, but that's where it stops. I wouldn't even give them that type of clout of actually being on payroll. They're never invited to Drake's outings or even his events, which lets me know they aren't a part of his team. They don't get free concert tickets. I don't never see him pull them on stage or takes pictures with these guys. And we all know how Drake is obsessed with his friends. They're just pawns for Drake. He's using them. So the bot allegations will be in discussion again, obviously. But Kendrick's not going to need the bots because everyone is waiting for this drop. I also peeped that Tyler, the Creator, passed on the October 24th weekend date. Most albums are known to drop on a Friday. Tyler publicly announced he's coming out on the 28th, which would be a Monday, to let whoever.
But I don't know. I don't know, because I feel like, I don't know, I'm trying to get in the mind of Kendrick, right? If you're releasing an album, Tyler Creator's huge, right? Wouldn't he want his like music to be able to like sit with the people and not like kind of just play and then, oh well, Tyler's releasing 2 days later or 3 days later? Like, I don't know, that's really close together, you know? And the fact that Tyler, like I said, he released his like the announcement and the music video or the Saint Chroma 2 days ago, and that's like a random fucking Wednesday. Like, maybe he's just being like random with it. I don't fucking know. I just feel like that's too close together.
Know that wants to drop Thursday the 24th or Friday, that it's open for them to get their sales in. I'm gonna be honest with you. I predict that K-Dot will drop on the 24th or sometime that weekend. SZA even recently posted on her story about Kendrick dropping, as well as Schoolboy Q. And I'm pretty sure this will be the way Kendrick keeps trolling Drake. Or I could just be wrong, and if so, fuck it. I thought that would be hilarious. Everyone is.
I've already said this, but I just really don't want him to do it anymore. Like I want it to be more focused on him, not like the headlines. Kendrick drops on Drake's birthday. Like, no.
Is saying that this was a 20v1 battle, but wasn't. Yeah, Kendrick had all the rappers on his side, but Drake had the media and has had every big media streamer or rap commentator on his side spinning narratives and feeding the people the lies he wanted them to digest. And he even had fucking Uma Thurman asking bruh if he needed the Kill Bill outfit and katana. The average white woman is going to see Uma fucking Thurman's cosign and think Drake won the battle. It's easy brainwashing. Let's be for real. Was it really 20v1?
No, it wasn't. It was a 1v1. But it was like 21 v1s, okay? And the final boss was Kendrick. And he should have focused on Kendrick. And no, he went in and threw shots at everybody else. Stupid.
I would call the shit a 50-50 split. Nigga, you ain't Jim Jones. Take them damn volleys out your hair. You look silly. This nigga for real thinks he's giving Pimp or Sugar Free or Drew Down when he's really Uzi Vert mixed with Cleo from Set It Off. Now fuck that. Actually, Cleo harder than that nigga. Cleo went down like a dog. He too soft to be Cleo. And J. Cole is TT scary ass running away. Don't want no smoke, but want to be recognized that he was mentioned. I do wonder what Drake's album will sound like. Hopefully he can redeem himself, but I doubt it if he's still dressing like a teenage tomboy. I have yet to see the man. You need to evolve, Drake. Show some type of growth. Your music hasn't evolved this entire time. Mentally, that is. For you to excel at storytelling in real life situations back then about experiences with women, you would think you would be able to do the same shit today, but in a grown man's perspective instead of the same 20-year-old mindset.
He's acting and then the same. He's moving the same.
People wonder why he runs the numbers of streams. Because in a way, this dude is smart. People my age listen to his old shit for nostalgia, and people that are teens listen to him today because they can relate to his teenage perspective. He literally takes control of the airwaves, being able to make songs to feed every age bracket. But now he's slowly declining in numbers because after the Civil War, most of the adults that grew with Drake's music moved on from his same old songs. So now he's finally seeing a slight decrease in numbers because he's only feeding the youth and the Drake gobblers who haven't grown up yet mentally. Hey, those stickers on your phone aren't helping with the allegations either. This nigga making me want to keep Meet the Grams on repeat. I guess he's going on a date night with Top 5. I'm sure he got to pay you back somehow for setting him free, right? Can you believe this is the guy J. Cole wrote his love letter to? What did Kendrick say? Y'all niggas kissing and hugging on stage? Yeah, that bar hit different. Drake done morphed into the brat, took her whole style bar for bar. And don't forget, this is supposed to be your guys' Toronto demon. You can't go by Drake no more, gang. You have to for real go by Aubrey now. You're Aubrey. Somebody said he posted pics of Solange after the infamous elevator fight. And shortly after, an Aaliyah pic from her music video with DMX called Back in One Piece. I also like to point out, DMX hated Drake as well.
What about Drake? You like Drake?
No, I don't like anything about Drake. I don't like his voice. I don't like what he talks about. I don't like the way he walks, like nothing.
Drake's recent controversial posts are fueling the narratives that TikTok and YouTube's conspiracy theorists promote, essentially stirring the pot and falsely reinforcing claims to keep the spotlight on Jay-Z. I want to address those who don't necessarily buy into conspiracy theories. Just imagine a grown man leveraging these theories to take shots at his rivals. How bizarre and twisted could you for real get? And even if it was true, he's still moving sassy as fuck, as if he doesn't have his own conspiracy allegations on trafficking women and children. Worry about your own shit. He's mad at Jay-Z for giving the Super Bowl spot to K-Dot. He felt the shade and he's taking it hard. I mean, his team made up a whole lie about passing on the Super Bowl spot, which the NFL confirmed that it was false.
Why would he, you know what?
And what the hell is with this Happy Dad shit? We get it already. Damn, y'all are a cult. We understand. Whoever gobbles Drake the hardest gets a sponsorship deal to keep them paid. Get off y'all knees already. I guess Drake is y'all daddy for real, and he's happy, huh? Speaking of Happy Dad, I'm so sick of this dude. Can you stop gobbling Drake, please? Holding that flyer is giving obsession.
Wait, what did he do?
For those who don't know, this is the flyer they claim where K-Dot beat Whitney at. It was already confirmed. The dates were...
Like, what the fuck? Ain't that's what who's the dirt? What's the dirt? And he be like, I thought he was neutral.
were mixed up. Kendrick performed on May 3rd and Diddy May 26th, which would have been Memorial Weekend. It's obvious the woman that they seen bloodied in the hotel was Cassie, and it was obvious it was Diddy that beat on Cassie, and they got it mixed up with Whitney for whatever reason. What's even more crazy is that people really believe this narrative when there's a whole ass picture of the couple rock climbing with their friends and family the very next day when the so-called beating took place. If you don't take your ass back to your cave and keep counting niggas and songs, you a weirdo with your mark.
Not counting niggas and songs. Y'all know he said that Drake rebutted Kendrick saying can't say nigga because he said nigga 37 times in Family Matters, and he's 37 old. So I said 37 old, 37 years old, so he said 37 niggas.
Yes. And also, why do you keep trying to
Wait. So the push the culture forward, high moral pro Kendrick YouTubers are now hating on J. Cole for making peace. Thought he was neutral. I see what I see the whole play at this point, but just think about that. Why is it? I've seen plenty of Drake fans mad at J. Cole. I've seen plenty of people who don't like anybody in this entire thing mad at J. Cole. What the fuck?
And shade Kendrick as the Messiah of rap. Why are you acting like the Messiah is who showed up to the Civil War? Because the Boogeyman did. I'm not understanding. You keep calling him our Messiah and our Savior, but that's not who showed up. The Boogeyman showed up, and he obliterated your girly pop over there. Hey, but besides all that, Drake is spiraling. He is literally transforming into a 15-year-old stud girl before our eyes. He looks like a grown lesbian woman, and I'm just concerned. He don't even look like Drake anymore, and I'm not sure what the hell is going on.
Bro, that's not no clone though. I'm not. That's a little stretch. I'ma just be real. Maybe he wanted to be like Snoop Dogg or something. Maybe he's trolling somehow. Snoop Dogg, L.A. hair. I don't know.
I'm lost. He looks like
In
he could
Nipsey, L.A. Maybe he's trolling or trying, or maybe he just wants a new style. Y'all know when he did the clips all through his hair, the color clips, took Smino shit. You know what?
be a clone, and I don't even believe in that shit. But hey, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I talked enough personally, but yeah, this is a lot. It's a lot. So, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want Kendrick to make anything else like about Drake. Not saying that his stuff in the past was about Drake, but I feel like that's the headline all the time instead of like the actual substance or something. The meaning, it gets all overshadowed. He's dissing Drake. Like Watch the Party Die. He's dissing Drake. No, the fuck he wasn't. But because that's what everybody's expecting, that's what the headlines are. And I don't know. I just want it to be just a Kendrick album. And I want people to stop acting like Kendrick wasn't a very, very successful, high profile rapper before this entire beef. Like, stop being fucking delusional. If y'all want to go by numbers, check the fucking numbers. Let's be honest. He might have not had as big as numbers as Drake, but he had a lot more than everybody the fuck else. Okay? Damn. Like, golly, like, it's just like getting to a point where it's delusional. So we'll just have to see. October 24th, who dropping? What's happening? And if nothing drops, I'll be here October 28th for Tyler. Anyways, y'all like, come subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I'll see y'all in the next one.